Oh, hello, Jeff. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, and I'm doing a contest entry. First of all, congratulations on achieving this big landmark. Hope you get many subs with this contest, and I'm sure you're going to reach a big amount of them. First of all, I'm new to your channel, so I discovered this through I think another members of the VC. I think Chris Profi did a video. He has a really good channel, so he sent me here. You were asking to show at least your five first records or albums that you purchase with in your collection when you start collecting. Luckily, I still have everything I own for the first time that I decided to buy. I had other things that were mostly family purchase, things that my mom or my dad bought when we were kids, and to put it on the car. Those cassettes, you put them on the cassette player. I had all the cars you used to have back in the early 80s. So you ask a very simple question. Fortunately, as I was telling you, I still have everything that I ever bought. I have not sold anything of my collection. It's a small collection. Mostly, as you can see, are CDs and some cassettes from back in the day, and some few vinyls. So without further ado, let's go with those things. These are, I think, these are the first cassettes that I bought. First, I start buying some pop music that I still like from the early 80s. However, although my main music taste is rock, heavy metal, hard rock, thrash, and all that stuff, my first two cassettes, first two things that I bought were these ones. Yes, Hall & Oates, H2O, and Men at Work and Cargo. Really good one. Great one. They are in really good conditions. This is a US present, US cassette from back in the day. Nothing fancy, nothing to see. And the other one is on the other cassette. This one is I think it was pressed in Spain. I think it was made in Spain by CBS. That's Colombia, outside the States. Let me see. Yep, this that's printed in Spain, made in Spain. It still plays really good. I played in Spain a couple of days ago, but I think I am not sure. Yep, here it is. And this one was the first one that my brother bought. This is their debut. This is Business as Usual, again from Men at Work. Then, when I started listening to heavy metal, these are the first two boys I ever bought. Helix, Walking the Razor's Edge. As you can see, everything is in Spanish, as that's the language that we speak down here. Everything is in Spanish. Sorry about the glare. And again, Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Everything is translated. This is also from 83. This is a very old cassette. This one I don't play anymore because I have, of course, the CD. I don't have the vinyl, but maybe tomorrow I will get it. So cassette. Then some vinyl. They were the first things I bought when I wasn't listening to heavy metal, hard rock back in the early 80s. I can't remember why I bought this one, Styx, and Kilroy was here. It's a concept album that created a lot of trouble within the band. This one, of course, I think I bought it for the movie. Here on the Scotty Brothers label. and surprisingly, this guy. Yep. Can't remember why I bought this. Really, I thought it was a cool one. Why I keep it? You know, it's it's a it's a piece of history, and because I love the song "Beat because mostly because of the great solo by the late Eddie Van Halen song. This one, and my first heavy metal album I ever bought is this one. This is a band from Spain. This is their biggest album they ever made, and this is a version that they recorded in English. Everything is English. The lyrics are all translated. It's an oddity because they have a heavy Hispanic accent, as you can see, nothing here on the camouflage label. So if you can bear the, if you can tolerate the heavy Hispanic accent, this is a good listen. This is one of my favorite albums that I ever had in my collection, as you can see back from the day. And my first CD I ever bought. I listened to this constantly, day after day, day after day. I learned the lyrics because there was an album that was released a couple of months before I ever bought it. My first CD player. And yes, it's Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Awesome album. I think it's one of their best. I don't know, maybe Peace of Mind or Power Slave or this one. It depends on the day, but this is the first CD I ever bought. And correction, and this one also is the first CD I ever bought here. Okay. This one. The Cult and Ceremony, because I had their previous album, Sonic Temple, on cassette. So this one, the album that came after, so I decided to buy this one. It's not as good as Sonic Temple, but again, one solid release from the band from England, The Cult. Great one. So that's it. Those are my CDs, cassettes, and vinyl that I ever bought in my collection, and that I still have. I'm still very lucky to still have them with me, and I hope they will never leave my collection. Fingers crossed. So that's it, Jeff. Thanks for having this contest. This is Christian down here in Chile saying goodbye. Till next time. Yeah.